Welcome to this manifestation meditation. Get comfortable upon your seat, upon your bed or cushion, letting your shoulders become relaxed and sinking down, letting your hips become relaxed, sinking downward. Letting your feet and ankles become relaxed, gently sinking downward. Envision a white light shining down upon you, and this is a special divine light where as it hits your body, the muscles just get more and more relaxed and they feel embraced, calm, and at ease. Gently soaking in the nurturing support of this light. Today's meditation is going to involve a little bit of fantasy. And I'm doing that because when we're working on manifestation, sometimes our practical minds can get in the way. However, when we use fantasy, we are much more open, and our imaginations are much more open to the ideas that come forth. So let's begin, and I want you to envision yourself walking upon a wooded path. Beautiful wooded path on a beautiful day. The sun is shining and the temperature is just right. And as you walk along this path, you suddenly come upon a gate. And this gate is symbolic to the entrance of your heart chakra, your heart center. Our creation point really is the heart. When we have desires, our heart is really moving toward them. And the heart is a very powerful center, the midpoint between the lower chakras and the upper chakras, the balance point in the center of love. When we create from our heart, when we create out of our love, we create beauty, we create goodness. So envision that gate before you, the entrance to your heart center. And this gate can look however you'd like. It can be covered in vines, could be a wooden gate, could have large bars, whatever feels right to you. And you can open the latch to the gate and walk through and into a beautiful garden, symbolic of your heart, your center of love. And it's abundant and beautiful. And there may be beautiful flowers, there could be plants and vegetables, herbs, exotic flowers, whatever it is that feels right to you. I like to envision that mine has a wishing well to the left. There may be water features, fountains, ponds, whatever you like. But one thing is for certain, this is a safe place for you. A really nourishing place. place that you feel happy, that you feel delighted. And you walk upon a path within the garden, and your paths can be anything you want. They could be stone paths, they could be mosaics, they could be gold. And you walk along this path until you get to this giant crystal, this giant flat crystal in the garden. And it's very large. It's whatever kind of crystal you want it to be, maybe amethyst or quartz or selenite or anything. And if you own a crystal at home that matches the kind of crystal of this rock that you find, you might want to set the intention that that crystal at home carries the energy of today's meditation. Or next time you do this meditation, hold on to it. So this crystal is flat and large and just really gorgeous and exquisite. And you lay down upon it and you feel that this crystal has really beautiful, wonderful energy, and that it's magical in some regard. Magical in its beauty. Magical in how connected you feel when you're on it. You lay down on this crystal and it's warmed by the sun. The sun is radiant and really quite beautiful this day. And as you lay upon this warm crystal, you feel it warming up and you feel your body warming up, absorbing in beautiful, nourishing vitamin D into your skin from the sunlight. And although it's rock, it's very comfortable. There's even a cushion on it for you. Outdoor pillow of sorts. And you relax on this crystal. And you daydream. And you start finding yourself getting sort of drowsy. Taking in that beautiful sun. And your skin's receiving just the right amount of sunlight today. And as you get drowsy and you start feeling yourself in this meditation and on this crystal, sort of going into that sleep state, or into that drowsy state at least that we are in between being awake and asleep. You begin thinking about your dreams. You think of abundance, having the things that you need at your fingertips so that you can just live comfortably and so that you can really comfortably give to others and give to what you care about to make this world a better place. And you think of the dream state of your body, what you would love that to be, and it's probably pretty much perfect as it is anyway. But perhaps you'd like to feel a little healthier, or if there's any conditions within your body that you'd like to see pass, those come to mind. And you have wonderful relationships with others, or the wish for wonderful relationships with others. And as you feel yourself in this comfortable sort of in-between dream state, and you're in this beautiful sunlight, something really wonderfully magical happens. And you connect to the divinity that you are. And laying on that crystal, you turn to pure, divine, radiant light. And all those things that you were just thinking about that you desire, this radiant light materializes into that life, into that timeline, because there's so many, there's infinite timelines and possibilities of what you have lived and could live. And your body starts to materialize into that beautiful desired state and become more and more solid, more and more solid. And you notice that you're on the front lawn of the home you have in this dream state, or on this different timeline, or both. And this is your dream home. If you had complete abundance and could have any home, and it might be a mansion, it could be a house by the sea or by a lake. It could be a log cabin. And you walk around to the backyard. And you notice what's there. Maybe there are beautiful flowers. Maybe there are items of sorts that you've always wanted or desired. Maybe there are people who you love there with you. But it's almost like you're channeling this timeline, this life. You are it. This is you. This is yours. You are here. It's a beautiful day in this new place. The weather's perfect. You notice the smells that are in the air. For me, it's lilac. And you feel such gratefulness in your heart that you're here. You feel such gratefulness in your heart that you're here. That it has materialized. That there's no more work that you have to do to have this thing. And with excitement, you run into the house. And you look around. What's in this beautiful house? Your dream house. Notice how it's decorated. The colors. The people. Maybe you've always wanted to hire artisans or help to do certain things at your house, and that's there too. Everything is well manicured. Everything looks beautiful. And notice the gratefulness in your heart. And notice how it feels like to feel that sense of gratefulness in your heart. Because you can bring that feeling up anytime, even out of this meditation. And then you turn into a room and you notice that there are faces of people that you love, smiling and so happy to see you there. And as you look, there are people that you might have had a hard time loving, and they're there too, but they're different, or something at least has changed. And they are on their highest timeline as well. And they're happy and they're healed, just as you are happy and you are healed. And you feel a sense of harmony and peace and love and such gratefulness as you look at the faces in this room. Notice how you feel. Notice the feeling of gratefulness. For me, I feel it in my heart. You can bring that feeling back anytime. Because the more you practice these vibrations, the more you can create them. You might feel it as a wave through the heart or fuzziness. It might be in a whole different part of your body. But just notice how you feel when you think of these images, because you can bring that feeling back. And now you know that it's actually time to return to your garden, and you wave your friends and family goodbye. You admire your house. One more time, you take the steps to the ground floor and you go to the front. And right in the front of your house is that crystal that you saw in the garden. And somehow, knowing this is the transport to back, you lay upon it. And again, you turn into divine light. Total radiance. And then you materialize again, completely whole back in your garden. So thankful to have a peek at that timeline. Remembering the feeling in your heart center or wherever you felt it in your body. Knowing that you can bring that back by revisiting that timeline in your mind. Again, feel that sun within the garden. And then you can get up from the crystal, flat crystal. Begin to walk down the pathway, opening the gate, going back down the wooded path, knowing that your desire, the more you revisit it, is on its way.